Welcome to a guide to new mods on Farming Simulator 19 with me, MrSealyp. Okay, new mods for Thursday the 5th of August. We've only got 3 today, but there's some pretty cool stuff in here actually. I'm really impressed with what the options it gives you. Anyway, let's crack on. To start off, I don't often do the updates thing, but there are quite a few of them, so I thought I'd just read them out. Again, I would suggest you go to the Farming Simulator website, check out on the Modhub, and it has all of the changelog information in more detail. So it's always better to have a look because there's loads and loads of it, and otherwise I'll be reading out stuff for ages. We've got an update to the traffic warning signs by Shabba FS. I know part of that update is he's added, he could be a she, they've added some like road blocking signs. Not even a sign really. Like a barrier, that's the word I'm looking for. A barrier. We've got an update to the multi-filling stations by Castiga and Edge Gaming, hazard strips and various shaders and things like that. We've got an update to the placeable straw barn by Edge Gaming and Castiga. We've got an update to the crop storage building by DMI 20mm Normandy. We've got an update to the Flegel flatbed semi-trailer by Top Ace 888. I think the update might be like the other one with Top Ace. It might be that it now takes cotton bales, I think. We've got an update to the Demier TSM 330L trailer by Agrotechnic Nordieful, and we've also got an update to the root crop storage building by DMI 20mm Normandy, so quite a few changes there. But right in front of us, mods for today, we have got just over here, this is the wheel loader bale fork. This is by Realistic Farmers, and will set you back 1 slot. It's designed to be used on wheel loaders because obviously you can take more bales on it. One thing I will say, on the picture it shows it with round bales, and it shows it taking 5 round bales, 3 across the bottom and 2 across the top, which is fantastic. I just had a quick try on some square bales, that on a double stack of square bales, the bottom one's just a little bit too low, or the top one's a little bit too high, whichever way you want to look at it. And personally, I think it could probably do with another spike in the middle, just so it can really grab hold of square bales. It might be completely intended for round bales, in which case I'm doing it a disservice. But it's a nice mod, goes on your wheel loader, and it's for picking up bales. Obviously, you'll find this in the store under wheel loader attachments. Down here. There we go, went past it. So the wheel loader bale fork, 5,400. It's like I say, it's only 1 slot. There are no options available. It is what it is. You get what you get. There you go. That's the first of the mods. Next up, we've got these. You couldn't really miss them in the background. These are the Heidemann. I think it's Heidemann Outdoor Silo Type A. This is by Vertexdezign. What I like about these is they're modular in a way. And often you get the main silo and then you get extensions. What I like about this one as well is you get all the different sizes, but you can either have it as the main silo or an extension. So they're not all separate. You haven't got loads of different ones. So in the different sizes, so we've got a 15,000 litre, an 18,000 litre, a 20, a 25 and a 31, I think it works out at. Which don't seem very big, but what I mean about them being modular, I like the fact that if you're starting out, and you don't want to spend 180 grand on a farm silo, and realistically if you've only got small fields, you've got small machinery, and you are kind of gradually building your farm up, you can buy a small silo, but then you can add to it as you go. So if you bought one of the small ones, you could then, if you wanted to, add one of the slightly larger extensions, and then when you go a little bit further along and you've got a bit more money, you might want to add a slightly larger one or another one of the smaller ones, and so you can end up with like a cluster of these, and kind of build up your silos as you go. I like that idea. I think that's very, very clever. I do like the design of them. You've got your input chute there, and then you've got your outflow. Really nicely designed. The texturing on them is incredible. They look fantastic. They look like fiberglass. It's like that fiberglass stuff, isn't it? That kind of weaved. But yeah, really, really nice mods. So we'll have a quick look in store. These are under placeables, obviously, and silos. And I'll show you what I mean. Not expensive either, which is absolutely fantastic. Now, for an extension silo, it's 6 slots. For a main silo, it's 7 slots. But then obviously when you buy multiples of the same size, the slot count then drops. These are both saying 1 at the moment because I've placed 1 of each. So for the actual extension one, the 15 metre cubed, which is 15,000 litres, 7,550. For the actual main silo of the same size, 8,250. So to get yourself off the ground and running with your silos, it's not expensive. Then we've got our 18,000 litre extension for 9,200 and the main for 9,900. Then we've got the 20,000 litre extension for 10,600 and then the main silo for 11. So like I say, absolutely fantastic. 25,000 litre, 13,050, and for the main silo 13,750. And then we've got the 31,000 litre one here for 16,550, and the main silo 17,050. Now, realistically, once you've placed the main one, you can then just do extensions after that. It depends what you're going for, the size of your farm, that kind of thing. So, for example, the ones I've got already, if I just grab one of the large ones, this is the 31,000. You can put them fairly close to each other as well. He says, let's come out a little bit. There we go. So I'm adding the largest one to the smallest one to give myself the silo extension. You can kind of, like I was saying, cluster them up, and these extensions will go fairly close together. He says, let's get that right about there, and all of a sudden you built yourself a fairly large silo system without that initial massive outlay. Really very, very cool. I like it a lot. But what we have also got, let me just check, just to show you, because I know the first question that will be asked is, what can you actually put in them? So let's go on to the first one. We can put wheat, barley, oats, canola, sunflowers, soybean, corn, seeds, fertiliser, brilliant, lime and pig food. It won't do any of the forage, so you can't do grass, hay, straw, and it won't do TMR or anything like that. But that's not bad actually, it's a nice section. Oh, it doesn't do potatoes or sugar beet either. But I really do think, as a starting out, I could just keep saying the same thing over again. I really like them. Very, very cool indeed. Which brings me on to the last of the mods for today. And that is this. This is the Pioneer Seed Bag by Tarczi007. Now this has a place. This has a place if you want to feel kind of immersed in what's going on, that kind of realism factor. If you're going to be filling up massive seeders, you're not going to be doing it one bag at a time, let's be honest. But if you've got a small setup, smaller seeders, and you want that feeling of, you know, you've run out of seed on the field, you go and grab your pickup, sling a load of bags in the back and take it over. I just think it's really nice. It's a clever idea. Each bag is 90 litres. No, each bag is 100 litres and it costs 90. So for 1,000 litres it's 900. So it puts it exactly the same price as if you bought the seed bags and the seed pallets, and it normally works out 900 for 1,000 litres. So each bag is 90 and it holds 100 litres. That makes more sense. I will have a quick look in the store. These are under big bags, although they're actually small bags, but go right to the end. The Pioneer Seed Bag 100 litre for 90. It says one slot, but realistically once you've used it, it's gone, that slot disappears again. So you just pick the bag up out the back of your flatbed and off you go. Especially with FS19 as well, the fact you can rotate these makes life so much easier as well, doesn't it? It's a nice looking, it's like the detail on it's great. Looks like a seed bag. It's really cool. Plus, as you can see, what's really cool is we can take it over to our seeder and we can manually fill. I love it. Obviously 100 litres doesn't go very far, but that's, I don't know, it's such a simple idea. A simple idea, well executed, I think is the best way of putting it. Let's tip that way this time. Try and get a better angle on it so we can see the actual seed coming out. I've done it again. Oh, okay. There you go. So that's the one seed bag by Tarczi007. Very nice indeed. I hope you found this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.